Hi Collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationships with ourselves first, okay? So that we can use our intuition to identify healthy relationships outside of ourselves, but it comes from managing the emotions, okay? So we can bring on spiritual health, spiritual wealth, but it comes from the essence of love. Loving self, loving others, loving beings, loving planet, and idolizing God only, okay? So you could be dealing with a cold-hearted, cruel, upside-down Queen of Swords, all right? Someone that's in a pessimistic mindset can be a very malicious, manipulative person, very unforgiving. You could be in the energy of dealing with a Queen of Swords, upside down. So it's hard to co-create with the universe because now you have to walk away from people, things, and places, okay, to realign yourself. Because maybe you're with a upside down Queen of Wands, okay, it could be two feminines you're dealing with, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a Sagittarius, Leo, Aries person. When it comes to the thoughts of maybe this Queen of Wands, it's very selfish, insecure person when it comes to creation, co-creating with the universe, because the thoughts are too much into cruel bitterness. So now it's looking at the ego, someone's ego. What energy do you go? Ego. Is it good energy, bad energy? So it seems like the energy this person is in is quite demanding, vengeful, because they have a very low confidence. This is why the mindset is always in manipulation. So now we're looking at, there seems to be no passion now. Why? Because the thoughts of maybe this one person in one or two people, the Queen of Wands, is to focus on the Queen of Swords or to focus on the thoughts being cold-hearted. So now there's no passion when it comes to work. It tends to die down, uninspired. There's no motivation apart from manipulation. So now there seems to be a lack of focus when it comes to quality. It's more quantity at work. So now maybe someone's seeing this an opportunity, or someone's seeing this opportunist on the horizon trying to expand their creativity through manipulation for a rapid growth. So someone's traveling forward, could be an Aries person or a Capricorn person trying to take control, or a Taurus person trying to take control of work or the manipulation, because there's no motivation at work when it comes to creativity, because the thoughts are too stuck in manipulation. So now someone's being very cruel and bitter. Why? Because they look at quality and not quantity. Because someone's quite lazy at work. They want the rewards without the effort when it comes to rapid growth. So maybe an Aries person is looking to travel forward, but it seems to be a little arrogance in the pipelines of their dreams. Why? Because it's under the energy of manipulation. So now someone's building a pipe dream. So now we understand maybe someone, an Aries masculine, is looking at these two feminines, or one feminine and one, and they feel very uninspired. But however, the mind's been illuminated because they're using the right energy, actions, and intentions at work to bring their ships to come through, because we're going back to original, authentic self before laptops, before computers, before GPS. Someone's using their intuition to take action, bold action, because they've got active to do that, because they see an opportunity. This is why someone's being cold-hearted and cruel to someone overseas, or it could be a business opportunity or a love opportunity where they're back and forth traveling. And because there is an opportunity arising for a God to a cup, someone in this Aries environment is seeing or dealing with someone that's very cold-hearted, a very selfish person, a Queen of Pentacles, someone that goes around looking at their prosperity, their creative of comforts, someone that's looking for expansion when it comes to security and stability. But when it comes to the actions and intentions, the thoughts of this Queen of Pentacles. It could be 3 women or 2 women in one. Take it as it resonates. The thoughts is always under manipulation when it comes to work. This person's got no passion. But on the outside, superficial, they got lights on outside. So they look like the creature of comfort. They got the security. They got the opportunity. But this person is looking at opportunist. So now we're looking at productivity. So someone sees her horizon, maybe a Queen of Pentacles, while she's being selfish, because she's very jealous over the Queen of Swords. She keeps looking at the Queen of Swords. A self-sufficient person with good perspective, strong will, you know, head over heart, total honest person. So now maybe a Sagittarius masculine is looking at healthy boundaries. Maybe he put his guard up against a two-cut relationship and went for a partnership, which was a fantasy. So now someone's jealous because someone's disappointed about unrequited love, because someone's got their boundaries up. Someone has to stand and take control, because someone looks like they're very persistent while you have to keep your boundaries up, because someone's seeing an opportunity within the horizon when it comes to God's 2 of Cups. But you have to keep your boundaries against maybe a cold-hearted person when it comes to the thoughts. She could be a Queen of Swords, okay? Or a selfish, insecure, jealous person. Could be a Queen of Wands. Or it could be the Queen of Pentacles, all in one person. All right? Take it as it resonates. So now we understand someone has to keep their boundaries, because now we're looking at the authority of maybe an Aries person, the masculine. Divine masculine, he needs to take control. So maybe he's looking at this Queen of Wands. He's looking at his strategic planning. But within their thoughts, it's very cold-hearted. Or the Emperor's probably have to deal with a Queen of Swords because he put his boundaries up. So now maybe his thoughts about a Queen of Swords is cold-hearted. Bitter Betty, a malicious person. Being manipulative. Maybe they feel she's unforgiving, an unselfish, insecure, jealous buffoon. Yeah, demanding, vengeful. When people want revenge, you know, it's low confidence. Best revenge, success. Success is your best revenge. Because now maybe this Aries person, masculine person, wants to take action. Because they have shattered dreams with an earth sign person that came in promiscuously. But they're seeing a Queen of Swords maybe being very free-spirited. That's who he's thinking about. But somebody was lying. I think this masculine was lying to themselves. That she's a cold-hearted, cruel, bitter Betty. Or this Aries masculine could be dealing with a woman at work, a Queen of Swords, and a Queen of Wands. They don't have no passion. I don't know why, but this Queen of Wands, she just keeps looking at this Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords not paying attention, though. Not paying no attention. And this is why there's confusion when it comes to motivation. Because maybe there's too much information gone to an earth sign person. And then they went free-spirited towards an Emperor person. So now the Emperor's going to be facing a cold-hearted Queen of Swords. Yeah, because maybe on the horizon, again, this could be the masculine side of this Queen of Pentacles. A greedy, overindulgent, corrupted person. A con actress, a con man, when it looks for finance, you know. But they saw love on the horizon. And this is people that do destructive behavior. They were wanting to keep the money within there, because why? They're not motivated. They need the Emperor energy, or they need people to motivate them. This person can't motivate themselves. They need to seek the qualities of other people, to seek that quantity, but they don't know how to create the quantity. They only see superficial things, the quality of something. So that's lazy mindset. So the truth is coming out. Maybe a Libra person is revealing. All right. Or maybe there's too much information. when it comes to someone's horizon. Because now we understand there's a legacy. Someone sees a legacy within the horizon. So now maybe a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, when it comes to the star energy, is upside down. They're going through disgrace due to insecurities. They were trying to ignore an Aquarius person because they was looking at someone's legacy. They were looking for an opportunity in the horizon. When it comes to an Aries person, they were looking for long-term success. So they bring confusion because the mind is all about cruel, bitter Betty, being malicious. Why? Manipulation due to no motivation for expansion when it comes to legacy, stability, when it comes to retirement fund. So now we're looking at someone's traditional behavior when it comes to creating inheritance. Someone was looking for rapid growth through promiscuity. And that's why they're going for disgrace. Someone's in depression. Could be a Libra or Aquarius person or an Earth sign family. Because now we're looking at lust. It's all about lust to create. Because someone is selfish and insecure. So they ran forward maybe to an emperor person. Or maybe someone that owns a business. Or a married person. Because now we're looking at the Wheel of Fortune was the foundation of God's Two of Cups. So someone probably doesn't want to feel left out in the cold. So now we're looking at resistance. We're looking at standing one ground. Because someone's being very persistent by keeping their boundaries. Because now we see a turning point where we see blessings and abundance. But now we're going through karma and destiny. So someone's trying to do destiny swapping. Okay. It may not be in the papers, but it's a popular thing. It's been increasing for decades, but even more so. Okay. So now we're looking at, you can't prove destiny swapping by energy unless you believe in the cards. But to do destiny swapping, you need earthly goods. So this is where this opportunist now saw an horizon for destiny swapping, for a Two of Cups. But you need earthly seeds to create this turning point. So now this is why there's going to be resistance and boundaries now. Why? Because they've been had. They self-sacrifice their own self. So now someone's got a different perspective about destiny swapping or about their turning point when it comes to a Two of Cups. It comes with fortune, abundance. It comes with legacy because it's our ancestors raining down our seeds. Everyone has a soul to bring heaven on earth. But when we start stealing people's things through manipulation, this is when you're going into your karmic debt. So now Earth family and maybe a Libra person or an Aries Sagittarius person, now they have a karmic debt. So now someone has a different perspective. Someone's going for a hangman situation. You have to have a different perspective when it comes to healthy boundaries. People need boundaries. You need to keep your boundaries up, man. Sometimes when people see fortune, their boundaries just goes all over the place. It's wrong. It gives you the willpower. When you have healthy boundaries, someone's creating a turning point. Why? Because it's all about self-discipline, self-control. That brings that change. Because you're taking action through the willpower of the seed of the soul. Because remember, your body is the seed. Your soul is the fuel. So now you're fueling it with the right energy, right intentions, right actions to bring in your generational wealth, to bring in that turning point. Why? Because someone's got the willpower to go forward into a journey. Moving forward. Why? Because what's above is below. When you have self-discipline, self-control, now the sky is your limit. But take the piss when it comes to heaven, to bringing heaven on earth. Or could you see gold, oil and all that? You'll go back to square one. You have to learn your lessons, your karmic lessons, to go forward into the soul world. No one ain't moving. If you have to idolize God only. So all these celebrities trying to be celebrities, I'm an idol, I want you to idolize me. They've already lost the game. They already lost the game of life. They're going to be judged because they have that lack of self-awareness. So now you're doing self-loathing. Why? Because they're building a character, a persona that they cannot get out of. It's an illusion. Someone is delusional. So now someone's self-loathing because someone is overcritical. Why? Because they're not doing any self-reflection to have that self-awareness to bring in a change. They're not doing it. Why? The mind is too under manipulation. maliciousness. It's too much. It's people that don't like to forgive themselves half the time. Because they're just about as bad as the devil, I guess. It's the devil, you know, innit? Because someone's wants an adventure, action. That's all that's on his Queen of Wands' mind. With an upside down King of Cups. King of Cups think he's got authority. He's in control. He probably going around saying, oh, the Queen of Swords is a cold bit of Betty, darling. No, your mum is. So now you're looking at a person with emotional manipulation, scheming. So he took action. So now someone's looking at a selfish person. King of Cups with a Queen of Wands upside down. Selfish person. So now we're looking at a free-spirited person. When it comes to Libra person. Creating their own world. On the internet maybe. And now someone's very jealous about the situation. An upside down Taurus or Libra person that depend on people. This is why the mind is always in manipulation. And the heart is cold. Why? Because the heart is as heavy as a stone. That's the inside. It's as heavy as a stone. They depend on other people. They're smothering. Very empty, upside down Empress. This is the masculine's karma. This is karmic. So now we're looking at a creative block when it comes to a Taurus or Libra, Capricorn, Virgo person. All right, upside down Empress. Upside down. They won't complete their own world. Why? Because they got karmic debts. They think, oh, let everybody else clear my debt. It's not just about money, my friend. They got lots of debts, especially to my ancestors. You got karmic debt, man. You're not moving nowhere until that karmic debt is done. Even if you go in isolation. Some of you could be going spiritual prison, earth prison, or mental prison until you clear your karmic debts. It's about repenting time. This is judgment day. Whoever doesn't want to believe it, oh well. Oh well. I saw a dream of God's heads coming out and I saw bare people running like headless chickens. Why? Because they didn't believe. What does faith mean to you? People say, oh, you know, walk by faith and not by sight. So why is the world upside down like this then? Because you're looking at sight. Oh, God bless me. Why? Because I got a house. I got a car. That's superficial bitches. That's not walking by faith. That's walking by sight. And this is why the mind is always in manipulation. Manipulation, man. Vengeful, demanding, ego people. Very jealous and insecure. Too insecure within themselves. They're in the wrong industry. Why? Because people are building a character. So you could be talking about a Taurus person, but someone's working very hard. Working very hard. On manipulation. Why? Because they're inspired by motivation. Because the motivation's in manipulation. Manipulation, motivation does not expand nothing. For long-term success, it brings in short-term success. So now there's too much information going around about maybe a Taurus person when it comes to delayed success. What you sow is what you reap. Because this person was a false pride person. Pride before the fall. Bullying. Why? They don't believe in God. And when you don't believe in God, guess what? The mind is upside down. Manipulation, cruel, maybe a Libra person, a King of Swords, or Gemini person, very abusive when it comes to mental games. They have to play the mental game. Why? They got to keep up with the legacy that they don't really have for themselves. So now you're looking at very abusive, irrational dictator. It could be a King of Cups when it comes to his thoughts. So now it looks like he's in his thoughts matching this upside down Queen of Wands. And a Taurus person, because they're in their pride. In their pride, man. So this Earth family is seeing this opportunity within their horizon for a legacy. And they're looking at an Aquarius person building their own legacy. But what's in the mind is jealousy over an Aquarius person building their own security. So now we're looking at somebody who wants to win at any cost by plotting an Earth sign person, by thieving and being very sneaky. All right. It could be a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus person, Aquarius person, or a King of Cups upside down and a Queen of Wands upside down. Take it as it resonates, because they're looking at an upside down Empress, a Taurus Libra person. with false pride, bullying, intimidation, jealousy, luring, all of that madness, all for a Wheel of Fortune. Because the Two of Cups comes with a Wheel of Fortune. Two independent people that can create their own legacy. But this upside down Empress cannot do it. They depend too much on other people. Very smothering. So the mind of this Empress is a cold bit of Betty. Very manipulation. Very manipulative. So now you're looking at cellmate. Stalemates. Cellmates. Now they're looking at a cellmate now in spiritual prison. It is what it is. That's they've gone to their fate. That's their fate. Why? Because we have the inner knowledge. Aquarius person is looking back at the situation. They see this Taurus Libra person dependent on other people. Very smothering, empty, selfish person. Empty means no soul. So they're leading a community of people in the wrong direction. So now you have to look at your inner voice. All right? Trust your inner voice because someone's got the divine truth. You could be a tarot reader. But we're looking at the wisdom. We're looking at balancing the yin and the yang because there's more things to be revealed when it comes to this karmic cycle. Someone's cited to their fate. They wanted fortune. So they tried the willpower of turning like they act like they are the universe. They are God. They are their industry. Do you understand? No, you're not. So now you're looking at a karmic debt, my friend. Upside down Empress. Could be a Libra, Taurus person. No creation. Can't create nothing but havoc and false pride. That's it. So now we're looking at self-control. The higher priestess, Aquarius person. All right. Looking at the self-control. Got lots of self-control, self-discipline. They're a soul having a human experience. Okay. So now we're looking at the willpower of the higher priestess when it comes to self-love. It comes from self-love. You've got to walk in love and talk in truth. That's the willpower, not your legacies thinking at big houses, big cars, and acting like you're famous and you are God. I'm the best. Whatever. God is the best. Know yourself. Know your lane, man. Go in your lane. So someone's moving forward with their intuition. They're moving forward to a proposal, new relationship, new babies, new creativities, because we have new feelings, all right? Okay, so what if I should use these ones or something smaller? But this Queen of Wands keeps looking behind this Queen of Swords because the creativity of this Queen of Wands, the thoughts is very cold-hearted against maybe an Emperor. It could be a King of Cups, a cold-hearted person, could be married. Because the Emperor does not act like this. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. The Emperor doesn't do manipulation. A real Emperor does not do manipulation. So this is a king that don't have no fucking behavior. He needs to obey the Emperor, but he's not allowed to be idolized. He's not allowed to be an idol. It's wrong. So now maybe Aquarius person, upside down Queen of Swords, or a Taurus person is impatient and they were relying on the Emperor or a King of Cups. They were relying, and this is what this Queen of Wands is looking at. So her thoughts might be quite cold against a King of Cups because she's seeing that this King of Cups is very reliable to a Taurus person. When it comes to loyalty, he's very persistent with it. He's very quite protective over that person, quite defensive. So now you're looking at the ambition, okay, of someone when it comes to a job offer, okay? Somebody was traveling by land, maybe. But we're looking at this Queen of Wands. She's looking at the situation. I think she thinks she's seen her match in a Taurus person, selfish, insecure, jealous person, egoistic person. So they're looking at a demanding, vengeful pair of couples, relying on promiscuity to have a free spirit. That's how they get their action and adventure. Very lusty people, very promiscuous, high-class prostitutes coming for creation. That's how they create when it comes to work, because they got no passion, no real passion. They're uninspired. Why? Because the thoughts are always under manipulation. So there's no motivation for long-term success to build a legacy because the legs are too open for men to see. So they can go overseas for adventure. you know, action. I'm free-spirited. So they use seduction. So now we're looking at situations. Somebody doesn't want to speak. So now we're looking at forsaking. When it comes to expansion, they're looking at like avoiding their change because they're under judgment, but they're trying to avoid this judgment. Or this Queen of Wands is trying to avoid this judgment. So it could be the thought of a Taurus person, or a Queen of Wands, or a Queen of Swords. 3, 4 people all in one, or one person all in one. All right. Someone at work maybe was looking for vacation, but they were ignoring their own calling. They're avoiding change, so they bring upheaval because these people have unhealed wounds. They have a lack of forgiveness. Why? Because they make trouble. They don't know who to forgive anymore. You need to go and forgive yourself, man. Because it's like people start trouble and blame everybody else but themselves. So now they have a lack of forgiveness. Well, I don't even know who to start with. They make so much trouble. A Virgo at work when it comes to work. Do you know what I mean? Work skills. Building a business. Very selfish. So now we're looking at self-mastery when it comes to Libra person, when it comes to what you say is what you reap. They bring confusion when it comes to work skills, trading, building a business. These could be a self-employed person. But we're looking at mastering one's craft, quality. We're looking at quality, not quantity. Someone's very committed to success with their ambition because someone's turning their back towards a Taurus or a Queen of Wands. All right. So now we're looking at an opportunity of someone's horizon. They understand there was around a community of people that was opportunist. They were looking for an opportunity for a horizon for expansion. Okay. And success. So now maybe a Gemini masculine or Aries masculine seeing this opportunity of an earth sign family with false pride. They do bullying for their legacy. That's how they create stability for a fake long-term success, for retirement, inheritance. So now we understand maybe an Aries person or a Gemini person is trying to pull their thoughts together. So they're trying to turn their back on maybe a pushy, demanding, overbearing Queen of Wands, a Taurus person or a Libra person. Okay, so now we understand someone trying to pull themselves together. That's in their thoughts. They want to come over the worst, maybe with a Gemini person that's creating their legacy. Do you understand? So now we're looking at Gemini Libra person. When it comes to a Two of Cups, they create their own legacy for long-term success and retirement. So now someone's surviving a disaster when it comes to the Two of Cups, relationship, partnerships, connections. When it comes to proposals or a sharing of attraction, it became a friction, because somebody was looking for a turning point when it comes to finances. So now someone's looking at being melodramatic because someone's refusing to let go of the thoughts. Maybe this Aries person, because they're collapsing in despair of a pair of the Queen of Wands, a Taurus person, or a King of Cups, or an upside down Queen of Swords. We see movements, ambition, control. To have your Two of Cups from God, it requires self-control, self-discipline. Someone has the willpower to go forward. Okay, they've got resilience when it comes to the soul of the self. The soul of the self gives us so much tools that you can defend yourself when it comes to being a soul, having a human experience. So someone's standing their ground. They're being very persistent. Could be Aries, Sagittarius, masculine person. They're keeping their boundaries. It's all about healthy boundaries. So that's where you have to keep that self-control, to keep that change, to keep that will turning into one's favor. It requires action, man, and the willpower of action to be successful, to move forward as a soul, have the human experience. But you got to walk away from people, things, and places. And for a start, a Taurus or a Libra or a upside down Queen of Wands, upside down King of Cups, King of Cups, man. He always wants to be center of attention, so he goes in there with that father figure. Oh, I love you and you're amazing. But he's only trying to get where you are with your emotions, your insecurities. So they hold on to that for future blackmail and stuff like that. Don't ever make blackmail hold you back, man. That's a lie as well. It's an illusion to keep you in fear. No. Don't be fooled into that. You could be an Aries person or an air person. Someone's reckless when it comes to the mindset. They're very foolish. Could be a King of Cups. He's stupid. He brings destruction and distractions. He's very negligent to his own shit. Very risky. He's got no empathy, man. Because he lacks faith in God. He lacks hope. It's only people want to say, I love God, is when they see seeds. Everything else. You're supposed to love God even in the dark times when you got nothing. And when you got nothing, you're not supposed to be bullying, intimidation, sneaky, beaky, Becky. You want to win at any cost, or you're slandering. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you're stabbing people in the back. That's not it. That's not it, my friend. They got it wrong. So someone's lying, stealing, cheating, trying to get away with it. An earth sign person, a Taurus person when it comes to fate. But you've got to look at your inner voice, right? Because 5 and 2 is 7. And it was someone has to pull themselves together because the earth sign family were in their pride. They were stealing resources, investment, creating extortions through charity and stuff like that. So now maybe this person is under investigation. Because now we're looking at resistance. Could be an Aries person or Sagittarius person. Fire sign person. Now they have conflict when it comes to movements between family, friends, community. Because these people are acting like they had the willpower to bring the community into like creativity. I can bring you work. I can do this. But they were stealing people's ideas, people's inheritance, people's thoughts, they were just stealing to create that long-term generational wealth. All right. So now there's a conflict within a community about unstable finances at the workplace. Arguments about cancelled unions, God's 2 of Cups, maybe with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person. Because now looking at authority, someone taking control, okay, of a Taurus person when it comes to malicious, man. Just a malicious person. Yeah, we're looking at the potentials of the Emperor. Taking control, what's above is below. Maybe they're thinking about an Aquarius person. When it comes to the power of manifestation, they're seeing the power and the skills. And someone being very resourceful when it comes to manifestation from the willpower. Someone's mastered awful elements, so they're creating their own magic. Could be the Emperor. But somehow, when it comes to this masculine King of Cups, it's manipulation, man. In this group around this Emperor, it's people that don't have no fucking behavior. They want success. They want fulfillment. They want the world. No, that's not how you go about it. It's not how you go about it. And make it worse. Try to go to court and lie. Oh, you lot don't know that karmic debt you lot are doing, man. On both sides. I'm telling you. So now you're looking at authority. A King of Swords. Looking at a free-spirited person. A Libra person. That brain, he's got too much information. Why? Because the truth's been revealed about a Virgo person. Taurus person. The talk's going around about King of Cups. Oh yeah, it could be performers. Now there's news going around, letters going around, phone calls going around. Some people are happy about this. Some people aren't. Some people's creating good ideas from this, going back to creativity because they're confident. Yeah, it's going around, man. So I love when people say I can do what I want. Go on then. It helps everybody else get justice. There you go. Do you want, baby girl? So now you're looking at confusions, delays, obstacles. When you got delays, obstacles, man, you got to use your intuition. Go by faith and not by sight. Go by your intuition, not by sight. Go by your psychic gifts, not by sight. Because people like to bring confusion when it comes to the mind. Why? Because someone is lying, stealing, cheating, trying to get away with it. Someone created a whole character masquerading for a legacy. A Taurus person or the Taurus family. Why? Because they're forced. They're forced people. And they're riding on that pride, man, until the bitter end. Why? Because they're bullying. They want to win at any cost. Sneaky, beaky, Becky. Thieving. So maybe there's a Aquarius person thieving behind a Taurus person or Taurus person seeing this situation. So now people's thoughts are looking at Taurus person trying to take away old investments. Trying to hide it, sneaky, beaky, Becky. Hiding investments that she stole from work. So now we're looking at indecisions now with an Aries person trying to turn their back. But they're looking closely at this legacy, but they're trying to pull their thoughts together. Why? Because an earth sign family is in their pride when it comes to their thoughts. They're bullying. They want to win at any cost. Sneaky, beaky, Becky. They're gloating and plotting. Maybe against a Aquarius person, a higher priestess. Using their intuition. Why? Because they're a soul having a human experience. So now we're looking at the Queen of Wands. Maybe this person feels a Gemini person, Aquarius person is energetic. She's very courageous. She's strong. She's passionate. She's funny. Very independent, confident person who loves to help other people create their legacy, to pull their thoughts out of any destruction. You know? Instead, someone's around a pushy, demanding, overbearing, self-righteous, bully, unfriendly person that acts like they're friendly, but they're not. Under the surface of the self-superficial bitches, this one is jealous, manipulative, vengeful, unfaithful, little liar that can't help lying. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. So now maybe this King of Swords or King of Swords got to pull himself together now. He's looking at fulfillment. He's looking at fulfillment. He will get it. Just be persistent with his boundaries. He's looking at his own legacy. He's looking closely at his legacy. And it seems to be a fight with a Leo person. But Leo seems to be pulling himself together. Why? Because he's been led by God. Put your Godhead on. If not, stay the fuck outside. So now you're looking at Leo person maybe in a competition with an earth sign family. That was his enemy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Now they're in a debate about their legacy. Why? Because he laid down on the back to see the leg, to see the oceans of the motions, and all it was is coming for the money. So now they wasn't playing rock and rolls in bed. I mean, love songs. It was rock and roll. Rock and rolls, my darling. Oh yeah, it was. There wasn't no love songs in that bed, my honey. No, it was rock and roll. When you lay down with the devil, guess what? You wake up in hell. Yeah. The shell in hell in heels. So now you're looking at an Aquarius person trying to find a peaceful resolution. Why? Because someone compromised their communication when it comes to 2 o'clock. So now we're looking at overcoming the challenges. Why? Because somebody wants revenge, dishonor. But someone gets arrested and someone feels regret, remorse. Could they risk everything? Is that Aquarius' problem? No. No, you created your own battle. So no one's leaving. Do you understand? No one picks on an Aquarius person and think you can just step out of this. It don't work like that. Bully people don't know how to behave themselves. So now looking at a challenge now for a Leo person when it comes to his legacy with a Taurus person. False pride, man. Bullying, winning at any cost. Yeah, you two fight each other now. She was worth fighting for to do projects. Now you're fighting for your fucking life, baby. Because now it's a burden. There you go, carrying a heavy burden. Heavy burden trying to move forward away from this earth sign person. Why? Because they're fighting over money. So now when people say, sometimes I don't dream or sometimes I don't remember, to me, you're in the dark. Why? Because whoever you're lying down with, it might look like nice, happy. Look at us together, planting this legacy. But when you're lying down with that demon, inside, you're fighting like bitches. Not just outside yourself, conflict. Inside, the soul of the self, they're fighting. They weren't supposed to be together. So now the mind is now in false pride. Now they're bullying each other for this legacy now. Do you understand why? Because somebody's thoughts was gloating and plotting for an investment. So they bring indecisions to an Aries Leo person, Sagittarius person. But you have to trust your inner voice, your intuition. People say, oh, why don't you tag him? I did that fucking 5 years ago. I ain't doing that again, my friend. You're mad. You're crazy. Use your intuition. He said he want to fight for it. Go ahead. I'm just sitting here with my popcorn, minding my business. Someone's overloaded, man. Overburdened. Maybe with a Sagittarius person and a Cancer person. Overburdened, man. But you've got to follow your own inner voice, man. It's a burden. Someone's burning out their soul. Too much damn problems. Too much struggles. Why? Obligation. You're not supposed to be obligated to no one but the truth and love. Don't go into karmic debts to hide people's lies. No. No. I used to be a legal secretary, and I think that's probably why I didn't become a lawyer. I'm not lying for no one. I try and give you the best sentence. But no, I'm too intuitive, man. That will piss me off. You're lying to me as a lawyer. Later, I'll keep your fucking ass locked up, bro. Because I'll teach you a lesson the hard way. Alright? You're going into a long karmic debt. You think you're just in earth prison? You're in spiritual prison even longer, my friend. So start repenting, people. I could be talking about a Cancer person, Aries person, Sagittarius person. Move forward as a soul having a human experience. But you don't need some damn discipline. No discipline, man. No discipline. What, because you got 1 or 2 seeds? Nah, you don't got it wrong. So this person's thinking about Queen of Cups. Oh, somebody wants to move forward to a new love. See, pure new love. That's the foundation of these people's conflict in this community of friends, family, business. It's all about that fucking legacy. Always got to have that leg for a man to see. That's why I don't do that. Women's rights, feminists, they're like terrorists, man. Racism, racist, terrorist, feminists. Against feminism. You understand? Divine feminism. Divine feminine. See, even I can't even get the word out proper. We're looking for success, man. We're moving forward. We're looking at new beginnings, new relationships when it comes to the soul of the self. We're looking at pouring love, self-love into oneself. So this could be 2 relationships going forward. All right? Maybe a 5-sign person and a King of Swords, maybe. But we've been guided by God. Trust God. So now we're looking at moving forward, celebration. But it seems to be a cold bit of Betty over here, King of Cups. Don't have to behave his fucking self. He's into too much manipulation. He does poor planning, but he looks like he's got the power, got the potential, got the skills, man. Come, bro, let's me and you roll, bro. No, bro, go find your clerk in detention and go and learn your lesson. This is Earth School. We are here to graduate from our flaws. This is a university, not a universe for cold, bitter, upside down King of Cups, act so cold and narcissistic. Go find yourself, go find your lane and come back later on. And you better do it before God comes as well. Someone's broken heart, maybe a Libra person, is broken hearted over betrayal. Because now look at deceptions, at receptions, grief, unfaithful people, trauma, conflict, King of Cups, upside down. Scheming, manipulation, emotional manipulation. Continue with your emotional manipulation because you're not going to the promised land like that. I tell you that for nothing. Tell you that for nothing. Cold, bitter Betty. Why? Because someone is jealous over the Queen of Swords. Let me tell you, they're just fucking jealous, man. Scheming. But the Queen of Swords sees this. Why? Because she's balanced. She's on the internet. She's fulfilled. She's got her wholeness. She's not a whore nest like a Taurus person. So now they're looking at this Aquarius person. They want to bully, intimidate, win at any cost. So they're fighting a Leo person. Why? Because deep down the surface of this Taurus person at work that works with a Leo person, she's watching the Queen of Swords. She wants to be the Queen of Swords, even if she has the man as well. She wants to be the Queen of Swords. And she feels like the Queen of Swords. Why? Because she's sharing that legacy with a Leo person with false pride, winning at any cost, gloating, thieving, plotting. Oh, baby girl, we see your inner voice, man. It comes to me, baby. I hear it all. Oh, yeah. Never mind. So Aquarius person looking at this Taurus person thinking, boy, you're one fool, man. You're a fool. You're just a fucking devil. That's all you are, my friend. So the Aquarius person is looking at the situation, talking about it, saying, we need to follow God. He's want to soul world, all of that. Because God always follows the Queen of Swords. That's God's baby. That's God's baby. So now a Queen of Swords is overcoming looking at this attachment to this maybe Capricorn person, Taurus person, because this person don't know this Capricorn, Taurus person until they started dreaming about this person, or some of you was working with this person. So you look at your own independence, because it comes with self-sufficiency, brings independence, but these people think independence is going around flossing and taking people's money to look wealthy and independent. They got it wrong. Someone's breaking free from toxic people. Why? Because we've got revelation. Someone's been claiming their power. Queen of Swords. Oh, yeah. Reasserting that control. Yes, because she's very fulfilled. She's bringing that karmic completion. She's too whole, man. So this Taurus person, the wholeness, she's like, oh, no. Oh, no. How can I get more money? Oh. So now, this King of Cups was plotting and scheming against the Queen of Swords. Never mind. So they're just pointing against them. So look at her looking back at them saying, you fucking buffoons, you finished yet? You upside down Empress, are you finished yet? You depend on people too much. You bang stagnations, you slagnation, smothering, stubborn person, insecure with your creative blocks. You should be locked up. A Taurus Virgo person. Mud gal. Mud gal, mud hot. So now we're looking at Taurus person, man, you got a long karmic debt, my friend. And laying down on your back, begging it from a Leo person and a King of Cups and a Libra person ain't gonna help you, my friend. Because now we're looking at a love choice. A Gemini person is looking at a love choice. He wants fulfillment, completion. Someone feels they're in love with a Queen of Swords. Could be Aries person. They love that she's very balanced, masculine, feminine energy, but she's going against a cold, bitter, manipulative scammer, a King of Cups. He could be in authority position, a father figure somewhere, but looking at traveling, investing in oneself. Someone loves the Queen of Swords. Loves the Queen of Swords. They trust her. And someone's jealous. A Capricorn Taurus person. Let me tell you, the devil, she's jealous. Bad to see. Bad. So the girl look like me, Tarot's card. The Karmic Evil Eve look like me now. Kind of kid like me. Yeah. You can't deny it now. It's too obvious now. Jealous, bad and possessive. Bad over the Queen of Swords. And I don't even like cream pie, baby. I'm sorry. I like vegan sausages. Hey, well done as well, babe. Hey, don't give me no pork sausage. No, thank you. No. Reckless. Taurus person, fucking reckless, stupid, a fool. Brain distraction. Risky, because she went right into fool's pride with the mind. Because she lacks faith in God, lacks faith in her own hope. So she ran into Leo person. Oh, Leo, darling, help me with your false pride. Oh, Leo, darling. I got so much burdens, Leo. I'm being spiritually attacked. This time this bitch is doing it. That one will punch herself in the mirror and go outside and say, look what someone did to me. And it was her. This person was still. And she'll help you fucking look for it. And this time she's the fucking thief. You can't trust Genevieve Nadia. I'm sorry, that's part of my story. You can't do it, my friend. No way. When I say Taurus person, when I say, oh gosh, I love you, God, man. Yeah, they're into that fundamentalisms. They're into that cult. They abuse their power. She does dark spiritual practices, man. She's an obia girl. She does partitioning. She's a mad girl with this King of Cups. Mad girl. Mud heart. That's what her mind is. Mud heart. Karmic, man. Karmic Evil Eve don't have to be her fucking self. She thought she can test me. Oh, I love it, man. Oh, Cancer person, you gotta let go, man. You gotta let go of this plot, man. Cancer, let go, bro. Let go. Seize your own opportunities, man. Be more productive, proactive with yourself, and focus on gratitude when it comes to God. Focus on gratitude when it comes to maybe a Leo person. Because you're just naive, my friend. She don't even like you neither. Oh, I love it, man. She's a scammer. Not a good one, though. So now we're looking at Aquarius person, the higher priestess, man. gave a special surprise to a Leo person, and now he's got to let go of that regret. He didn't seize the moment. Oh well, he went to seize the moment of the crutches of Genevieve Nuncio instead. So now Aquarius person, oh yeah, baby, they thought she'll remain stuck. Why? Because you're famous, got a lot of money. Oh gosh, they didn't see this problem, man. Unseen danger. They didn't see it. The danger was over there in its own environment. So now maybe this King of Swords looking at, I've got to pull myself together. That's his feelings. He's got to pull himself together. Why? Because it's a burden when Sagittarius person. A burden when it comes to going forward to a new love. It's a burden. Why? Because they like superficial bitches too much. They thought these women will run after them because everyone else did. No. So now they king clash now. Why? Because everyone, God gave everyone a soul. When God comes out of this room and goes to the head office, you lot in the classroom, the playground, fighting. I want to be you. No, I want to be you. No, I want this. No, I want that. No, no, no. He. Everyone's talking over everyone, thinking they know it all, bringing conflicts. So this is when people are talking, but they talk to only reply. You understand? When they're listening to people chatting, they don't want to listen to understand how to pull themselves together. How to be powerful to move forward. No, because everybody wants to be everyone but themselves. So now Aquarius said, I'm leaving you lot behind, man. You lot are just buffoons, bro. You lot create your own burdens. They create their own burden. I reckon it's a group of people where they probably share each other's fucking burden. But you're putting yourself into karmic debts, you lot. You don't even like each other. They don't even like each other. So you could be 5 years, 15 years in a fucking group no one likes. Imagine that. That's their feelings. I can't believe these people. It's madness. It's they build a character. It's a persona. So that's why you've got to use your intuition. You've got to go in your discernment. You have to. That's your only protection. Because under the feelings, when we found that inner truth, wisdom, the secret of a Taurus person, the burden for an Aries, Sagittarius, and a Cancer person, under the feelings, Cancer, Sagittarius, Taurus, abusing generosity, abusing it like nothing. They're abusive people with hidden agendas. Why could they have that lack of insight? Why could they got blocked intuition themselves? So now we're looking at the Emperor, looking at new love, moving forward, away from a Taurus person maybe. Or a Sagittarius person leaving the King of Cups. Take it as it resonates. Because now you're looking at abusing generosity. A Taurus person, they're denying the grants, they're denying the loans, they're denying abusing their power. She's very unfair, fake charity, extortion, unpaid debts. Why? Because she's a fucking buffoon. A buffoon with no behavior. Like you can intimidate people like me. Bring your posse, bro. You think I care? Because you've had this group for 15, 20 years. Some of you's been in 30 years, 35, maybe 40. Still a fucking failure in this group. So you can't intimidate no one but yourself, my friend. And guess what? Created it all by herself. So how can you fucking intimidate a divine feminine? Karmics need to make themselves make sense, Michael. They don't. That's why they're in conflict over money. Because they're stupid. They're looking at setbacks now. Disagreements, rivals, obstacles, challenges. Yeah, mama tell you, devil. Mama tell you, Taurus is a devil. Told you, Taurus is a fucking devil. A third party person. Overindulgence, gossiping. They're going to be lacking in social life soon. Why? Because they wanted to break God's tour cup. So now you look at maybe they had miscarriages as well, friends cheating, lack of friends, all of that. Yeah, oh, I lost the baby. No, she fucking aborted it, babe. Or she can't breed. That one just wants money. So around a Leo person and a Cancer person. So maybe a Leo person's got to stand up for their belief. Why? Because a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person lacks fucking money. They've got poor financial controls. They want people to miss out opportunities. Why? Because they want everyone else to have financial delays. Because misery likes company. She likes excessive spending. Oh yeah, greedy little insecure bitch. A Virgo person. Never mind. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person needs to be independent on their own. Maybe they are on their own. Who knows? But to do soul search, you got to be on your own, man. You got to work on that situation. But someone can't be on their own. It goes through turmoil. They go through mental turmoil, man. Yeah, mental turmoil. And someone refused to choose. Libra person maybe refused to choose. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person, disappointment, delays, creative block. Oh, she's worth fighting for. Go on then. With your creative blocks, missed opportunities, waste of fucking talent. Yep, King of Wands, never mind. Experienced, energetic person, optimistic, powerful, meant to be confident person, friendly person, action orientated. Passionate was he? Never mind. He's looking at loss with a Scorpio person. Never mind. The feelings are in grief. Why? Because he went to a despair in the pair, and now he's probably looking at abandonmentship now. Oh yeah, more abandonmentship issues. Why? Oh yeah, because he went over to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, and then their fair change is fire sign person. Oh yeah, they prolonged this upheaval. But when it came to the divine feminine, 3 months. But when it gave it to Genevieve Nadja, oh boy, in the house, in the pum pum, in everything. Never mind, my friend. So now you can at Scorpio person, loss of hope now. Someone faced that change. Why? Because they thought Aquarius person would remain stuck. So now in their thoughts, they're remaining stuck about Aquarius person. Why? Because they didn't see no danger coming. So now you understand, maybe King of Pentacles upside down, unsuccessful businessman with his Queen of Wands upside down. Oh, Queen of Wands, she's looking at poverty, my friend. These people try to fool people. Oh, I look so courageous, darling. I'm so passionate. No, you're with a Taurus person, poverty, peasant, bankruptcy, health concerns, like to reject people. They say do, because they like people to struggle. Oh yeah, because they're looking at other people's finances. Oh yeah, why? Because Taurus person has poor choice. She's gonna have a fucking reality check when it comes to my situation. Oh yeah, she is. Oh yeah. Someone's feeling trapped, Scorpio person. Oh, never mind. Never mind. If you trying to avoid your issue, never mind, because you can't. You're heartbroken with your hidden agenda. Oh yeah, with your blocked intuition. Oh yeah, with your deception. When it comes to Leo person, when it comes to speed chain, when it comes to love messages, when it comes to Aquarius person, you juggled it. Oh yeah, Leo person, you're fucking arrogant when it comes to planting your foundation with your dirty Capricorn person. But don't worry, that was an entrapment with your upside down Queen of Pentacles. Overly ambitious, ungrounded, Genevieve Nadja, social climate, jealous, possessive person, disloyal, sociopath, a wicked mother, very dangerous person. Oh yeah, around the Emperor, never mind. So now they've got a different perspective. Oh yeah, injustice it was, dishonesty, hypocrite, fucking hypocrites. They bring complication, abusing their power, bad decisions, corruption, unfair people. Why? Because they're very unfair to Aquarius person. Oh yeah, because they lack faith, hopelessness, discouragement. They're going down when it comes to the fame. All right, this could be stars. Feeling lost now, broken dreams, much opportunity. They went for Aquarius person, now they're looking at the Aquarius person thinking, uh-oh, what the fuck have I done? Never mind, because the battle is not over. Never mind, bitches. Next time, behave yourself. I don't play with karmics. I told you already. I don't have mercy for no karmic. If you're looking for mercy over here, wrong page. Keep strolling. I don't like fans. It's called fanatics. I like gardeners to plant our seeds. All right? I don't need validation outside of myself. Okay? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, remember, walk in love, talk in truth. Love you guys. Bye.